Hey everyone, welcome back to the Auto Mode. Today we're diving into a full review of one of the most anticipated compact SUVs of the upcoming year, the 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross. Whether you're a longtime Toyota fan, someone shopping for a versatile family ride, or just a car enthusiast curious about what's new in the ever-competitive crossover market, you're in the right place. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's explore what the 2026 Corolla Cross brings to the table, how it's evolving over previous models, and why it might just be one of the best choices for anyone hunting for a compact SUV in the new model year. Let's kick things off with the design. The 2026 Corolla Cross continues Toyota's trend of sculpting their vehicles with sharper lines and a bolder aesthetic, but it's clear that this latest model has matured into a more premium look. When you first lay eyes on it, the front fascia is probably what stands out most. Toyota has given the 2026 model a slightly more aggressive grille, with a mesh pattern that leans into a sportier vibe. The LED headlights are slimmer and stretch further into the fenders, giving the entire front end a sleeker, more contemporary expression. Toyota seems to have found a nice balance between a rugged SUV presence and a modern urban crossover that fits right in, whether it's parked downtown or heading off the beaten path. The side profile remains clean and confident, with subtle character lines adding a sense of motion even when the vehicle is standing still. Wheel options range from 17-inch alloys for the base models all the way up to stylish 19-inch designs on the higher trims, adding a touch of elegance and sportiness. Around the back, the taillights are more streamlined and the rear bumper has been redesigned for a tighter, more upscale finish. Overall, it's a look that feels familiar yet refreshed, ensuring the Corolla Cross won't fade into the sea of crossovers crowding the roads these days. Now, let's slide inside the cabin because this is where the Corolla Cross really shows its evolution. For 2026, Toyota has clearly aimed to make the interior not only more premium but also more practical. As soon as you open the doors, you're greeted by a cabin layout that feels more open and less cluttered than the previous generation. The dashboard features clean horizontal lines that visually widen the space, and soft-touch materials are generously used across high-contact surfaces, giving the cabin a pleasant, upscale feel that rivals some of the more premium brands in this class. At the center of it all is Toyota's latest infotainment system, which now comes standard with a 9-inch touchscreen on the lower trims and an optional 12.3-inch display on the higher trims. The graphics are crisp, the response times are quick, and the user interface is far more intuitive than some of the older systems Toyota used in the past. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard across the board, which is great news for anyone who's ever struggled with cables and connections in the past. There's also an available wireless charging pad, multiple USB-C ports, and even rear USB ports to keep passengers connected and devices charged up on longer drives. One of the standout changes for the 2026 model is the redesigned digital gauge cluster. Available on the higher trims, it offers customizable views, allowing drivers to prioritize what information they want front and center, whether that's navigation, vehicle performance data, or multimedia info. It's a welcome modern touch that makes the Corolla Cross feel much more in line with what buyers expect from a new vehicle in 2026. Seating comfort is another big plus. The front seats are well bolstered without feeling confining, offering excellent lumbar support for longer trips. Higher trims feature synthetic leather upholstery that looks and feels quite premium, while base models stick with high-quality cloth that's both durable and easy to clean. Rear passengers benefit from plenty of headroom and legroom for a vehicle in this size class, and the flat rear floor makes it more comfortable for a third passenger to squeeze in when necessary. Moving on to what's under the hood, the 2026 Corolla Cross comes with a couple of interesting powertrain options. Toyota knows that buyers in this segment want efficiency, but they also appreciate a bit of pep, so they've refined the engine choices for this new model year. The standard gasoline engine is a 2.0-liter four-cylinder, producing around 69 horsepower and paired to a continuously variable transmission, or CVT. Now, I know the word CVT can raise some eyebrows for those who prefer traditional automatic gear shifts, but Toyota's tuning has come a long way, delivering smoother acceleration and a more natural driving feel than earlier versions. Acceleration is perfectly adequate for daily driving, whether you're merging onto highways or navigating city traffic. It's not going to blow anyone away with blistering speed, but it's confident enough to make the Corolla Cross feel lively and responsive. For those who prioritize fuel economy, the 2026 model delivers impressive efficiency numbers, hovering around the mid-30s in combined MPG for the gasoline version, which is excellent for a vehicle of this size. Of course, no modern Toyota would be complete without a robust suite of safety features, and the 2026 Corolla Cross doesn't disappoint. Every trim level comes standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, the latest generation of Toyota's advanced driver assistance system. This package includes adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert with steering assist, lane tracing assist, automatic high beams, and a pre-collision system with pedestrian detection. For the 2026 model, Toyota has refined the radar and camera systems to better detect vehicles, cyclists, and even objects in low light condition. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert are available on higher trims, and there's also an optional 360-degree camera system that gives a bird's-eye view of your surroundings, making parking and tight maneuvers far less stressful. It's clear that Toyota has prioritized not just occupant safety but also creating a stress-free driving experience, especially in urban environments where hazards can pop up in a split second. Let's talk about trims and pricing, because this is where buyers often have the toughest decisions to make. The 2026 Corolla Cross lineup is pretty diverse, catering to different budgets and preferences. The base model remains affordable, offering essential features like the new infotainment screen, standard safety tech, and solid fuel economy, all wrapped in the stylish new exterior. Stepping up to the mid-level trims adds nicer interior materials, larger wheels, and convenience features like the power lift gate and heated seats. The top-tier trims really bring in the luxury touches, with the larger digital displays, premium audio systems, panoramic moonroof, and synthetic leather seats. Pricing is expected to start just under $26,000 for the base gasoline model and climb into the mid-30s for the fully loaded hybrid trim. Considering the level of safety tech, comfort, and fuel efficiency packed into even the lower trims, the Corolla Cross continues to be a solid value proposition in the compact SUV segment. In a market crowded with options like the Honda HR-V, Hyundai Kona, Subaru Crosstrek, and Mazda CX-30, the 2026 Corolla Cross holds its own extremely well. It may not be the sportiest option or the absolute cheapest, but it hits a sweet spot of practicality, comfort, reliability, and affordability. The hybrid variant especially stands out for anyone looking to save at the pump without sacrificing performance. And let's not forget Toyota's reputation for dependability, which continues to be a major selling point for buyers who want peace of mind for the long haul. Overall, the 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross feels like a mature and thoughtful evolution of an already successful formula. It's not a radical reinvention, but it improves in key areas like technology, cabin comfort, fuel efficiency, and safety. For individuals, couples, or small families looking for a compact SUV that's versatile, efficient, and built to last, the Corolla Cross deserves a serious look. So that's our full look at the 2026 Toyota Corolla Cross. I'd love to know your thoughts. Is this the compact SUV you've been waiting for? Are you leaning toward the hybrid or sticking with the traditional gas engine? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts and questions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more automotive reviews and news, and hit that bell so you don't miss our future uploads. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you in the next video.